We're going to talk about bunker play. In fact, I am going to share with you some lessons that's going to make bunker play much more simple and easier for you, including maybe the hardest bunker shot you have ever seen. You may only get it once or twice in your lifetime, but you'll know how to play it. How many times have you started off and played poorly, but then the last few holes, you maybe made a birdie here and there, you chipped in, good things happened. You can't control what's going to happen on that day. You're on a golf course, enjoy every part of it. So, with that bit of philosophy done and off the page, let's get the important thing about how to hit bunker shots. You hear that, well, it's a sand shot. Sand shot's the easiest shot in golf. Well, it is for a very good player because you don't have to hit the ball. You just hit the sand behind the ball. But for the average player, somehow they can't do that and they'll wind up either blading it or taking it too heavy. We're going to give you some tips. What's the most important thing to remember? See this? This is the hosel. It's where the shaft meets the club face, right there. You should actually be thinking of hitting the ball almost with the hosel. So it comes in like this. This hits the ball first. That keeps the club face open. There are three things that you need to do in sand play. One is to keep the club face open. That throws the ball out. Two, make sure you make a full swing and then take lots of sand. 1, 2, 3. Hit it with the hosel. See how it keeps the club face open? Take a full swing and plenty of sand. Okay? We're going to hit it with the hosel first, full swing, and lots of sand. Oh, that's beautiful. It is really simple if you keep those three things in mind. Now I'm going to show you the hardest shot you have ever seen from a bunker. This ball is buried. I mean buried. It's on the lip of the bunker and you have no balance here. How in the world can you get it out? You can't, because if you open your blades, you're just going to drive the ball into that. Here is the secret. Normal shot, you hit it with a hosel. This shot, you hit it with the toe. You turn the toe in like this. And boom, it comes out. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely amazing golf. Why do I do all this? The marathons, the world records, the YouTube channel. It's about the children. I have a children's charity, a 501c3. You can help. Help the Ironman, help the children. Go to the titles below and click more. Thank you. I'd like to share with you a little bit about the wonderful story of the very first time I shot my age in golf. Now, it's been estimated that I've shot my age, because now I'm in my early 80s, over 2,000 times. I'm the only person in the history of golf that's ever shot their age left-handed and right-handed, same day, same tees. So I'm pretty experienced there. But there was a first time. But before we begin with that wonderful tale of the first time that I shot my age, I was 64 years old, by the way. But before we do that, isn't this beautiful? It's a beautiful morning here in the high rim country in Arizona at Chaparral Pines. Chaparral Pines is a gorgeous golf course with incredible views. It's part of the Arcus Golf Company, but my goodness, one of my favorite places to be. So with that commercial for Chaparral Pines over, and they didn't ask me to do the commercial, they were just kind enough to let us film this segment here, I want to share with you this story. My best friend for years and years and years was Tank. His name was Tank. His actual name was Phil Tankersley, Dr. Phil Tankersley. He was a chiropractor. He was my chiropractor. He kept me in shape for 2 decades. And I believe that chiropractic care is so important if you're going to maintain your fitness. And here I am in my mid-80s, still shooting subpar golf just because of fitness, good care, and a good fitness program. It's June. I'm 64 years old. The lowest round I had ever shot, I had done it 3, 4, 5 times, was a 65. I'd never shot a 64, so I wasn't even thinking about shooting my age. We got to Chesley Oaks Golf Course, Hartselle, Alabama. Of course, we'd played many times. First hole, I wasn't playing very well, and it was a short par 4, and I had a 20-foot downhill putt to save par. 20-foot downhill, and I made it. Second hole, I hit a average second shot, but I made a 12, 15-footer for birdie. Third hole was the difference. It was a short par 3, but severely sloped green. I had about a 40-foot downhill putt with a 6 or 7-foot break. It went in. Guess what happened next? Tankersley is one of the most impatient golfers ever. You know, one of those guys that, and he said, "It's playing too slow, it's playing too slow. There's the guys are ahead of us are playing too slow. Let's go back to number 1 and start over." And I go, "Phil, I've just made 3 putts in a row. I'm 2 under par and I haven't hit a good shot yet. This is going to be a good day." He goes, yeah, you'll do fine, but let's go start over." I said, "I am not starting over." The day went just as you might expect. I came to the last hole with a birdie putt of about 8 feet for a 63. I made the putt. So when I was 64 years old, I shot 63. With Guinness World Records, as you know, with the multiple records that I hold, a course has to be 6,500 yards or longer to qualify. So I'm thinking, wow, I shot 63 when I'm 64 years old. Is that a record? Not even close. Walter Morgan of the Champions Tour shot a 60 when he was 60. So I wasn't close, but it got me interested in records. And out of that came that plethora of records that I've set over the years for Guinness. But it never would have happened if I'd have listened to my good friend and gone back to number 1. I'd probably shot a 75 when I was 64. What did we learn from that day where Phil wanted to quit? I think we learned stay the course. Play golf the right way. Don't start over to give yourself a better opportunity. Tom Watson said, "Play the ball as it lies. Play the course as you find it." You know, no moving of the golf ball, none of this. Just, that's the game of golf. Play the ball as it lies, the course as you find it. Pretty good lie here. All right, nice sand shot. Ooh, got a good bounce, didn't it?